There we go. Okay, guys, I don't know. Sorry, the lighting is terrible, but it might just have to be terrible today. We'll just rock it like that. So, the first week of my 40-day challenge is completed, and we're crushing it. I'm just becoming more and more and more relentless. I don't want to stop now. I just want to go harder. I've built momentum and learned that if you maintain speed, it is easier to maintain it with less energy if you just keep maintaining momentum. Okay, so that's one of the good things about momentum. And the other thing is that it's hard to start up when you're still. And so if you just keep moving, you don't actually have to keep starting up, right? It takes 3 to 4 days to get to maximum velocity, skate velocity, but you can stay there with the same energy or less energy than it took to start up for the rest of those next 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days until you want to stop or rest or burn out, I guess, whatever, right? But you can maintain that. And so you can keep moving faster with less and less energy. It's amazing. So this is going to be a short video because I just did a long reflection of the week. I'm going to do reflections of basically every day so I can make iterations and learn. If I skip some days, never skip a second one is my rule. So that's the same thing with weeks. If I skip 1 week, then never skip a second one. But other than that, I'll do reflections every week to make iterations and learn and see what I did good so I can double down on it, and see what I did bad so I can remove it, and so on and so forth. I'll be achieving my goals, getting better at achieving goals. That's actually one of my goals, is to learn how to set and achieve goals. And it's a problem for me to not be able to know how to do that. And it is a skill of successful people. So I realized that if I can set and achieve day goals, like meditate today or work out today, I just have to apply that kind of thinking to like month-long goals, and I can do the same thing. And so how do I do them? I commit to them, and I take action, and I test them, and I track them, and all these other things. So some of the things that I learned this week was about my content, to build my skills better, to build my brand better, to focus my brand on one person, but also on kind of one niche area until you are known as the guy for that thing in your unique way, which I can do and I'm working on. I also learned that as you build momentum, you get this bonus effect as you put focus and pour tons of time and energy into skills, and you continue to do that instead of, like I said, going still, pausing. You actually get this bonus effect of more skill, more awareness, more intelligence, more dots connect quicker. It's a weird feeling, but I keep getting better. I'm noticing so many things. I'm like, my brain's becoming OCD about the details. It's thinking really fast. I almost started to get overwhelmed today. Seriously, I started to get overwhelmed today. My brain was thinking so fast, man. And it could have been, the thing I ate earlier. It could have been a coffee I had. It could have been whatever. But usually I'm pretty good at handling stress, and I breathe, and I do different things, and I shift my focus, and I change my state, and I work out, and I meditate, and I do these things. But it's almost too, like, I'm getting to the point where I have to actually do those things or the wheels will fucking fall off. Like, I was getting a little, like, overwhelmed earlier, and I had to switch myself out of it. I worked out. I didn't meditate today. That's something I could do more throughout the weeks, because being effective like that, like being highly effective all week for like 10 hours a fucking day, man, and just going and going and going, taking breaks in between and having lunch and going outside and walking and getting sun. But still, like, I was going, man. I was going this entire week. And I told my girlfriend for 40 days I'm going to go basically relentless fucking mode. And I'm ruthless, dude. Like I said, like, I'm pushing my threshold right now. I'm just becoming more, becoming greater. I've never actually, like, I don't think, at least I haven't tracked building momentum for 7 days in a row, but I just did it. And man, like I said, I don't even feel like I want to slow down. I feel like I want to go harder. Like, I feel like I'm more ruthless now. Like, I'm more, just at it. I want my goals, man. And I told her I was going to do these 40-day challenge right here because I've done these before, but I haven't hit my goals. And so that's why it became one of my problems that I don't hit my goals in my 90-day challenges, my whatever, 100-day sprints, 40-day sprints, whatever, on like one action and one goal. And I would view it usually as like, oh, I don't hit goals, or oh, that was, the goal is too far, or I couldn't do it in this time, whatever. But I never realized like it was a problem that I needed to solve, that I wasn't hitting those goals. And so now I've been working on solving it, and man, so much has come to me. And as I set that goal, your mind, as you set a goal, starts to identify problems that are stopping you from having that goal. Like, if you say you're thirsty, your mind will try to find water. And if it's like, okay, there's a restaurant in your house nearby, but the restaurant's closer, let's go there. So that'll be your solution. You'll go to it. If it doesn't have water, you'll go to the next restaurant, or you'll go to your house or whatever. And so your brain, literally, all it does all day, your mind, is set goals and achieves them by solving problems, okay? To take you from where you are to where you want to be, okay? Where you are, problem stopping you, to the goal, solve the problem, have the goal, okay? You need to identify goals that you want in your life by setting a vision of the life you want to live, right? Start at the end. What do you want in your life? Then set the goals to move towards that, and your mind will start to find ways and paths and people and things and problems to solve that take you towards the goal, because they're stopping you from having the goal. And when you set a goal, your mind believes it's important for you to go achieve it. Okay, so I've learned a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just being effective, right? And I'm getting better. I wrote down in my reflection that this was a good week. It wasn't a great week, and I don't want to call it a great week because I know I can do better. That is the only reason. Like, I know it was a great week by my standards, my old standards, but by my new standards, this was just a good week. I know I can do so much better. So I don't even want to call it a great week because it wasn't. Like, I know it was great, and I almost didn't. I was like, isn't it kind of knocking yourself to say it was good and not great? But I'm like, no, it's not, because I know I can do better. I know it in my routine, in my content, and all these different things. I know I can be more effective, even with my girlfriend, even all that type of stuff. And so that's what I was working on. I made a lot of progress. I know I can be better. So I'm going to do another plan for the next week on my rest day, which is tomorrow, because I've been going for 6 days now, or 7 days now. But I'm going to take Sundays off to rest and spend time with my girlfriend. And, but other than that, this is just going to be my quick reflection for the first week of my 40-day challenge. My 40-day goal is actually to take my girlfriend to Austin, Texas, and then to Lake Tahoe to snowboard. That's just one of my goals, but it's one of my more exciting ones for me. And to actually build my business online, focus on mindset and self-improvement, coach people on mindset, coach people on self-improvement through my writing, nurture them, build trust with them, get them results with my content, move them over into my products and give them even more results, help them even more, give them more value than I possibly could in content. I can go deeper, right? And then in my coaching, I can get the most one-on-one type of time with them to help them get the most results as I build myself. So I'm learning from my mentors, I'm building skills, I'm writing about them. All my writing is downstream, or all my teaching is downstream from doing. So I only teach and write about what I do for content, what I've already done, And I do write while I'm learning and stuff, but I write and act kind of simultaneously in lockstep while I'm learning. And I only write and teach about in content what I've already done. So I'm going to be setting goals, sharing with you guys how I do it, sharing with you guys how I build my business, but I really wanted to document my journey because I've never done this. It's another thing I'm committing to. I noticed you have to change up your patterns, because if you tried to do something in the past and it did not work, if you do those same patterns, you'll get the same result. Einstein said a quote we've all heard, which is, if you do the same thing over and over, he defined it as insanity, right? It's his definition of insanity. That is to say, if you do the same patterns and engage in those and never change them over and over, you will get the same results. It's just how it works. Inputs equal outputs, and it never changes. So that's a law of nature that you can use over and over. I try to find those so that laws of physics, laws of thermodynamics, laws of nature, laws of whatever, things that work over and over again, because it gets you predictable results. So not many things in life can do that. Lots of stuff breaks, right? Those don't. Physics doesn't. If you drop something, it's going to fall. Gravity, right? If you move, speed times velocity, momentum. If you stop moving, entropy, right? Laws of physics help you make progress. So, yeah, that's basically all I have. I will be documenting my journey, sharing it with you guys, because I want to be able to look back at it one day and maybe, I don't know, share it with my damn kids or something. But the next reflection will probably be more structured, more in detail, but I'll see you guys later. Please have a wonderful day. Peace.